Hey guys, what's up? Back again with another video, and these are basically my recent DVD Blu-ray pickups, mostly Blu-ray. As you know, I got mostly Blu-ray here, so haven't gotten any real 4Ks just yet, even though, like I mentioned before, I have an Xbox One S, which is basically a 4K player. My plan is essentially, when things get back to normal and steady, to basically get a 4K Blu-ray player for my room, if not for the living room, in the future. Because even though we still have 1080p televisions, even with them, from what I'm reading, the 4K is supposed to make the picture look a lot sharper, even on your 1080p. If you don't believe me, I tested it. I used, like I said, my Xbox One S to look at the Avengers Infinity War movie, and it looks like it's a little bit more sharper. You can tell, like, the image is sharper, a little bit kind of like darker at times, but sharper. I'll put it this way: it's sharp. It basically, it's more balanced out. Like, it's what you would expect from 2660p. I mean, I looked up the information, and that's what it was playing at. It wasn't playing at 1080p like YouTube would say about your 4K videos that you upload. Like, you check the schematics and information on it, or the stats on it, and it's basically being viewed in 1080p, and to them the optical is still 1080p, which it really isn't. So anyway, though, of course, before, like I said in the other video, my hours started to waver a little bit, I did end up picking up a few Blu-ray movies over the past several weeks. Some that I've had my eye on, and some I've had my eye on, and some that people have acclaimed as being some of the best movies they've seen this year. So, what movies are they? Well, the first two movies I got several weeks ago, one of them actually came in a gift set at my job. It was a Walmart exclusive. I know that a lot of retail stores, electronic stores, video stores, have different interpretations of the gift sets. You know, where you get the movie, but you get something in addition with it. At my job, we ended up having this big gift set, and you not only got the movie, but you got an official T-shirt based on the group that one of these movies that I bought is about. So the first two movies I ended up getting a couple weeks ago are Bohemian Rhapsody. This is the movie that was a big hit. It won a lot of awards at the Academy Awards. I think it won a plethora of awards there. Well, it didn't win everything, but won its fair share. So I have Bohemian Rhapsody, nice foil-like cover here, kind of very shiny, metallic-like cover, not hard or anything. And of course, the bonus feature with this is you get to experience the full Live Aid movie performance not seen in theaters. Basically, what that means, from what you're probably wondering, of the entire Live Aid movie performance, what does that mean? It basically means they did a reenactment. It's either the actual Live Aid performance, but more along the lines, it's actually the Live Aid movie performance. In other words, it's the performance. It's the Live Aid concert that it's based on the movie performance that was not seen in theaters. Is based off is actually a reenactment, possibly, if not the legit deal, I'm not really sure, of the actual Queen performance, that Queen did during the Live Aid concert in 1986. So yeah, that's pretty. So that's pretty cool to hear. Yeah, basically it is a recreation of the Live Aid performance, if you will. So that's pretty cool to hear that they did a recreation. Unfortunately, it didn't make theaters because they had to do the whole thing. They would have to do the whole thing, so they brought it onto DVD to do it here. So I actually put it onto the home video to, allow people to watch it at home whenever they want. So pretty cool deal. Actually happy to have this movie. Everybody, my family so far, everyone that's seen it said you need to watch it, and eventually I'm probably going to. I can watch it at any time because I also have it on digital now, thanks to the codes that you get with the movies for Movies Anywhere, which includes Amazon Prime, VUDU, and all of them. Unfortunately, Vudu, as it's called, needs to be updated because apparently my movies that I put on digitally only go to Amazon Prime, if not can only be seen through the digital experience. So yeah, they're gonna have to fix that eventually. But yeah, I got Bohemian Rhapsody, but at the same time I also ended up getting this one, which won the Academy Award for Best Original Song. I think it won a few others. It had basically Lady Gaga nominated for Best Actress, and of course I'm talking about A Star Is Born, which is a new take on the tragic love story. Basically, the original Star Is Born had Barbara Streisand in it, and this one now has Lady Gaga in that role that Barbara Streisand occupied. And it's pretty cool, pretty cool to see that. The only thing is it's not letting me watch it. Well, I think I can watch it on, I gotta see where I can watch it at, but apparently it's not letting me watch. It's supposed to be Movies Anywhere, but yeah, it's not letting me watch on my VDU or even my Amazon Prime, which is kind of surprising. Amazon Video, I should say. Yeah, but it is rated R and everything. You gotta expect that. But it's obviously a really good movie. I'm surprised this and this did not win Best Picture, because these two, along with a few others that were dominating the Academy Awards, seem to be locks. So, but anyway, yeah, I got A Star Is Born. It features songs and performances not seen in theaters, a road to stardom, the making of Star Is Born, and some music videos related to it. So those are the first two I got a couple weeks ago. Good addition to the collection, right? Well, after that, this past week, I ended up getting a few more. Let me try to arrange these a little bit. Hold on. There we go. I ended up getting a few more as well. One movie I got because my sister, we were over at my sister's, I think for St. Yeah, we were at my sister's this past a week ago. A week ago from yesterday. We were at my sister's and in Modesto, and one of the things she likes to do is put on a movie or put something on for all of us to enjoy. So she put on a movie she had rented from Redbox, and that of course was Instant Family, which is a PG-13 rated film, but it seems to be very, very well done. It stars Mark Wahlberg of Transformers fame and some other movies, and Rose Byron, I think it's Byron, Rose Byron. And it's a very, now here's the thing, I didn't watch the film. I was, to me, I've seen these kind of stories before, and even though you might have a new take on it, and even Rotten Tomatoes might give it a certified fresh, it's still the same story we've kind of seen before. But I did see parts of it, and I will admit it is good. It is very good. It's it's actually, believe it or not, a film that takes inspiration that Mark Wahlberg, he was actually one of the people behind it, takes inspiration from what's really going on in America right now, California, whatever states, here in California or whatever state you may live in, and that is adoption. You know, adopting kids that are actually children of somebody else, but that someone can't take care of them because of situations, personal or whatever. So now they have to find a new home for them. And this is a great way, and to me this is a good movie. I will say this, it is a good movie because it does show you somewhat of what, as an adoptive parent or potential adoptive parents, have to go through to adjust to this new lifestyle, what they have to understand of the likes and dislikes of these kids. So yeah, it does deliver in all those categories. It really does. So if you've seen this, you probably understand what I'm saying, but if you've not, I am going to recommend to see it. It is a recommendation. Of course, the other movie I ended up getting was one that I wanted to go to theaters and see, but couldn't see or anything, so I had to wait. And of course, it's got a scene in there that I know in the past the original Mary Poppins movie wouldn't have done. It's got a scene where Mary Poppins uses whatever magical power she has to use a freaking bubble bath to take them into an take herself and the kids into an undersea adventure. And she's the last one to go submerge under the bubble bath, if you will, kind of just plunge in backwards, submerge, whatever. And of course we're talking about Mary Poppins Returns. Yeah, Mary Poppins Returns, which looks like it's very good. I'll say this, it's like, even though it's a different actress, it's Emily Blunt, who voices Tempest Shadow in My Little Pony the movie, taking on the role of Mary Poppins, I am going to say this. It feels like nothing's really changed. It feels like it's just the same. It feels like you're not watching Emily Blunt. That's how good it looks. You're watching Mary Poppins. You're not watching Julia Andrews. It's like it doesn't matter who it is. It seems that Emily Blunt took on Mary Poppins and basically instantly took on the role and instantly became Mary. It's like, again, nothing has changed. And I'm sure Julie Andrews, who played the original Mary Poppins in the original movie, would agree with that. Now, does it live up to the expectations or exceed the expectations of the original? Absolutely not. But still, it's something to actually look at and say, hey, this is pretty good. This is a good, in fact, they even do say that, some critics do say it's an actual proper conclusion or addition to the legacy. And it does kind of answer the question, and I'm not sure if Watso did a video on this. Isaac, if you're watching, maybe you should do a video of why Mary Poppins apparently has not really changed that much in the eyes of the Banks children, the original Banks children, who've grown up and had kids of their own. So I'm not really sure if they're going to answer, if that question's ever been answered, but it does kind of get raised here in the movie. I don't think it got answered here or anything like that. So, but yeah, Mary Poppins Returns, great addition. We'll have a chance to watch it. I will have I will get a chance to watch it, and I got a lot of time to myself upcoming, so maybe that's the opportunity. The other one is one that got hyped up for quite some time. It was okay. It turned out to be, it lived up to its expectations, but didn't really succeed as much as people would think. But it did, and I'm going to put it this way, it did lay the foundation for Disney now to consider potentially doing a Disney princess film featuring all the Disney princesses. And of course, I'm talking about Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2. And I'm going to say this, it's good. I haven't seen all of it yet, or I haven't seen it all. I haven't seen much of it at all, but from what I have seen, clip-wise, from what people have said, it is good. It may not be, like I say, as good as the first one, but it is good. So, and the way it twists, it gives you a twist at the end of who's the actual villain and what the end result's going to be. I will say that from what I've heard, is kind of cool, kind of unique. In fact, Watso did a video on Vanellope, possibly going turbo in this movie. So check that out if you can. I'm probably going to check it out in a little while too. So yeah, I got Wreck-It Ralph 2. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Gonna have a blast watching that. And then it came out this past week, or I think it came out this past week or last week. No, it was actually this past week because we had the display and everything out there. They probably took the display down. The other movie I got is the Academy Award nominated and Academy Award winner for Best Animated Feature, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So, yeah. We have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which a lot of people have said, because it's done by Sony Pictures Animation along with Marvel, that it's probably the best animated feature Sony has ever brought up, and it's a redemption for Sony in many, many ways, because everybody has said, I mean, you even listen to what Matt Brunette, Animat, has to say in his videos about Sony Pictures Animation, and even Saberspark, and they will say that they've fallen on hard times, that they haven't been the same, and that when the Emoji Movie came out, pretty much everybody, including this guy, felt that that was the death nail, but nope, they found a way to come back. They got the right team together to do this, and here we are. We have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, so it's pretty cool. And it's become such a success that there's already plans to do a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2, a sequel, a follow-up, and one of the main hints and rumors, plot-wise, for that film is a romance that apparently I think got teased in this film at the end or something like that, between Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see what they do with that. You have the Blu-ray exclusives, according to this, is you have alternate universe mode, discover alternate scenes, plot lines, characters, and more with the filmmakers as your guide. We Are Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, a new dimension designing cinematic comics characters. It also includes a tribute to Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, the Ultimate Comics cast, the Spider-Verse Spider-Fan Easter Egg Challenge, lyric videos, and filmmaker commentary. So pretty cool. So pretty cool overall. But yeah, nice to have that movie finally. I've been wanting to see it. Never got a chance to see it on the big screen. Now I'm going to have a chance to see it as much as I want. And that's pretty much it for my recent Blu-ray additions or pickups. Blu-ray, DVD pickups, whatever you want to call them, mostly Blu-ray. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. I'd like to hear from each and every one of you. What are your thoughts on each of these films? Have you seen them? And what do you think of them individually? And I will talk to you all later. So until then, God bless. Take care. I'm out.